Okay, so anybody that watches the channel knows that his coffee maker died. And so he sent out an SOS this morning.
And I'm shocked. I spent at least $20 on this at Dollar General 2 years ago.
So he said, hey, are you coming over? And by the way, bring your coffee maker. And so then I was like, well, which one? And then I'm like, you know what? I just got this new coffee. We're going to taste test and see what everybody's favorite is on how the coffee is brewed. So we've got the traditional drip. We have a French press thingy. I think that's what you call it.
Thingy, yes.
Yes.
French press thingy, official name.
Yeah. I only ever made cold brew with this, so I've never made hot coffee. And then a traditional percolator, which I used a few weeks ago for the first time ever, and it makes really good coffee. You just have to be a little patient. So we have the whole family here, and we're going to taste test. So they're all loaded up with what we need. We're making 4 cups of each.
And it's all the same type of coffee, right?
Yes, same type of coffee. It's a half calf actually, because anyway. So we're gonna see how that turns out.
So I'm a fan of this Derek Yelly guy for car shows, and he calls things interesting on the car, interesting names. So I'm gonna do the similar thing, sis. We've got all the coffee make it happeners here. Making coffee happen, and but she says, "Hey, sister," my wife. She says, "Hey, why don't you get the? What'd you say? The coffee,
Freshly brewed coffee.
the coffee candle, so it'll smell like coffee in here." I'm like, "Sis, we're making how many things of coffee? I think we've got that under control." Yeah.
Oh, and this coffee, driving over here because I ground it. I bought whole beans because I am kind of the coffee snob, and so it was freshly brewed, and I put them in there, and so the smell of the truck this morning as I was driving over here, it just like I was salivating with anticipation. Came to a boil, so you simply take the lid off.
You don't remember what to do?
No, I just want to put the appropriate amount in there.
Appropriate amount.
Yeah, because this doesn't.
It doesn't have measuring graduated.
This doesn't have a measuring.
Oh.
Some of them might. This one doesn't. So
get one.
So
with...
we're going to use the broken. See, we're reusing. It's broken.
Yeah.
Because this one has the little thingy, and we're going to go to about 5, 6 cups here.
And there's that flicker again. What is with this camera?
Going to pour it in.
Is my coffee ready yet?
The drip is. And lock it into place.
Yeah, that's a good point. This one is done, and we're still playing games with this one. So it better taste better, I tell you what.
Yeah. And so you're just gonna let it sit there for I don't know how many because I didn't look it up because I've never done it before.
We don't even know how much longer we have to wait.
So I am gonna say maybe like 5 minutes or so, and then you just push the plunger down and pour.
Okay, cool. All right, so we've got our boil on the stovetop model boiling, so I think it's ready. What do you think, sis?
Yes. So it's been on there for like 10 minutes now because we had some
issues with my phone.
Technical difficulties.
My normal phone is like, I don't want to restart. Of course, I had to restart it because it didn't want to record. All right, so I have a valid point. What? Tell me again. Say again why I have a valid point. I like hearing it.
So he has a valid point on the taste testing because we got this going right away, which finished first, the drip, the easy, traditional, like modern day version. This was second, and it took about 6 minutes for the water to boil probably and pour it in there, and now it's been in there for plenty, so we're going to defrost that. And this one by far took the longest, as everybody knows, the percolator, because it's got to come up to a boil, and then it's got to be a slow boil, and you guys saw the video for like 7 to 10 minutes, and we went a full 10 minutes because of the technical difficulties. So this one's been sitting, these two have been sitting longer, this one's fresh.
Yeah.
So
So I'm not getting the one that you're going to say tastes worse, fresh. So you're like setting it up for failure.
Taste test.
Okay, all right. So we have So we have some shot glasses we
Yes.
got on vacation. All 3 of these are Arizona shot glasses, so
Yeah.
that shouldn't affect the quality of the taste test.
Okay, so everybody in this household?
No, we got to taste it without creamer.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, who's
just,
gonna do that?
just I will.
All right. So, are we gonna do a blind?
No, because they're all going to taste like coffee, and I'm jonesing here. I need it.
Okay.
It's daggone 9:30 in the morning, and I haven't had coffee yet. I need it. and this is only half cap, so I'm going to have twice as much.
But that's the nice thing about winter.
As long as you remember which is which, because I already forgot. I guess
It's in a row.
We do have videographic evidence though now, so that works. I have a clue that they're all going to taste like coffee though. Now my sister thinks that there's a difference, so we'll
Okay.
see. Here you go. You take the camera. Try not to get my kids in the shot if you don't mind.
Ha! No pun intended.
Ah, yes. I think you might have meant to. All right. And notice my phone's still on strike. Oh, Hollywood strike. That's a thing. Okay. All right. Which one's this? Well, you don't tell me.
Okay.
I don't even know. First, the sniff test. That smells like coffee.
I hope so.
This one smells like coffee.
I sense a theme here. Yes. And
There's a difference. There's a difference. This, I think. I'm really into this now. No, they all taste the exact same or smell the exact same. All right, now they're really hot though. Am I gonna? Do I have insurance for this?
how about you start with the drip?
I need to insure my lips real quick. So is it this one?
Yes.
Tastes like black coffee. Do I need like a palate cleanser?
I don't know.
Literally tastes exactly the same.
Okay.
That one's hotter. That must be the
Percolator.
stove top.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I am not a coffee snob, but those taste exactly the same.
What about bitterness level?
Yep, they taste exactly the same.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
I can't tell the difference. Now, here, give me the camera. I'll let you. Whoa. The wife says, "Oh, my Lantis." I don't know what my Lantis is, but all right. So now you try.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
You can take them off, yeah.
Who's taking? Oh, the pancakes. Yeah, the girls are making pancakes over here.
So this is not as strong. Remember,
So the drip one's stronger than
the drip is stronger than the French press.
Okay.
But I probably added maybe 1 cup more of the water, so there you go.
And one of my kids thought they snuck by. That's hilarious. You totally didn't sneak by the way. Excuse me. Can we shush? Can't make a video in this establishment with all these kids
What did
talking.
you say? Silence on the set.
Silence on the set. Oh man, you guys, girls better get the burnt ones off there.
Okay, so yeah. So this one, the French press is definitely weaker, but I probably added one, like I put 5 cups instead of 4. And
Okay.
So that's explainable.
Uh-huh.
But the bitterness on this one is far less, but that's less coffee. But I think the percolator is a little less bitter, but the flavor, other than that, is about the same with the drip versus the percolator.
So they're all the same.
No,
They all taste like coffee.
I don't know.
What's your preference out of the 3 for just flavor?
Flavor only?
Well, what's the difference? Bitterness
If I had to
isn't
drink it black.
Bitterness is part of flavor.
Okay, so I don't drink my coffee black. Let's just get that over with.
Okay.
So if I had to drink it black, I'd probably go with the percolator because it's not as bitter. So I
Okay.
could totally drink it and not be like, oh gosh, I hate coffee. Because I like coffee. So, but the drip, it's so easy. You just pour it in and you press a button and it's done. You don't have to babysit the stove or anything like that. The French press, honestly, like I said, I used it for cold brew. That's why I bought it, which it does an excellent job with cold brew. You just stick it in there, let it sit for 24 hours, and then you strain it out and pour it. So I would say drip. is
Okay.
the way to
The
go.
the cheap way is the way to
cheap
go.
way. Yes.
That makes me so happy. All right. See y'all later.